Welcome back, everybody. It's Brothermutant here. Today we're going to continue our adventure to beat the darkest dungeon. We are on week 5. As you can see, the kitty approves, apparently, of this wonderful transformation of our team. And is freaking out right now, and I don't know why. Anyway, we're loading up. We have a new character. If you tuned in last episode, you saw that we have unlocked our first occultist. That's right, kitty, we sure did. And the occultist is our second real healer, if you will. Only, honestly, between him and the arbalist, I almost like the arbalist more. The occultist has a lot of really good abilities, don't get me wrong, but his ability to almost heal, what I mean is his heal can actually heal for 0. So it's a dice roll, hope for the best. So when you really need him in a clutch, it's not so good. But when you need him to crit heal for like 20 or something ridiculous, he is awesome sauce. He does a lot of damage against eldritch attacks, being a master of the mystic arts, of course.
All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
That's what I thought. As you see, last time we've leveled up some characters. We actually put one away. He got some illnesses, so we had him some relief. We're giving a break to our main healer, and since this gives us an opportunity to bring out our other healer, we'll bring out a couple of other characters here to have some fun. Now, I don't usually like to bring level 1s and level 0s if I can help it. So Dismas would be a pretty good addition to the team. He can work well in position 3 if need be, and I think we just might do that because that will give us a chance to bring another level 0 out. Now we have a level 1, a 0, a 2, a 0. For that kind of fight, we're going to the ruins. We have good damage. The bleed will be relatively useless, but I don't particularly care about that. It's more about leveling up these characters. It's a short mission, 100% room battles, and it gives us something that the highwayman can use. Some extra dodge, some disarm trap skills. Not that he needs higher than he already has, but hey, every little bit helps, right? So we're going to probably take those guys. Let's see what we got for trinkets first before we get into this. Sort by activity. We'll start with Dismas because he's our guy. And you see we have 2 of the same trinkets here, so if we hold shift and left click on it, we can sell a trinket, and that way we don't have to worry about having duplicates, because we're never going to put 2 on the same character, and we're unlikely to take 2 of the same class into a fight. That's not to say we wouldn't do it, but it's unlikely to have such a team. If we get some diversity, is probably usually better than worse. So things that he will do. See, we need damage. As far as skills are concerned, he has a range, and 1 melee skill that we probably won't be relying heavily on. So we probably won't want to slap him with the melee skills. We got other tunes that can use that. But stun skill chance, no. Protection and speed. He's not up front, so we probably won't. This one might come in handy. Lowers his disease resistance, but increases his blight and his bleed, and that may come in handy if he gets hurt because, as we know, our occultist here can heal, but he has a chance of doing some actual damage as a result to us at the same time. Now, he does not have a stun move. Oh, we do. I totally take that back, but it's only in position 1 and 2, so it's not one that we're going to rely on. So it doesn't look like we're giving him any trinket love. The Crusader, of course, we don't want moved, and some extra protection since he is our tanky tank is probably a good idea. Lowers his speed. I don't particularly care about that. His melee skills are kind of important. He does have a stun skill, so maybe we do that. Lowers his dodge a little bit, but that's okay. And then from there, our last character, our other level 0, who has extra speed and decreased stress, who has nothing but melee skills, if I'm not mistaken. Could use a little bit more protection because, again, he is our secondary tank, if you will. He does have his own stun move, so I suppose we could equip this one for him, lower his dodge, but then really what would we give the other guy? I guess extra accuracy. But I'm actually liking the way we got it set up right now. First though, let's go see if there's another ability we'd rather have equipped. He has good moves. Crush is fantastic. Rampart's really good for a knockback and a stun move. Pretty good accuracy too, better than our Crush. Defend an ally, puts a guard move on them, the little shield icon that prevents them from being directly attacked by a single target attack. On Bolster is a decent buff for the team, so dodge and speed for everybody. You can stack that 3 times before it starts to wear off, if I'm not mistaken. So all in all, pretty good moves. The only other one I'd probably want would be Riposte here from his Retribution move. Doesn't do much in the way of damage for an initial attack, but much like the Riposte that we get for this guy here, for Duelist Advance, if we equipped it and used it, it activates a move, a Riposte buff on your character. And what that means is anytime he were to be attacked, while that Riposte is up, he'll counterattack. And while that doesn't sound like a big deal, if everyone just happens to target him because he's in the front, or this guy because he's the weakened target, that Riposte can literally attack 3-4 times in a round simply because everybody attacked the same guy. Doesn't mean it'll hit, but when it does hit, it usually hits pretty damn hard, so it's always kind of nice. Let's see, so I don't particularly care about that. Our wizard has a heal, weakening curse that lowers their damage. That comes in nice. Vulnerability hex, that's a really nice one because it gives us some dodge decrease as well as a marked target. And then again, we have a character that can benefit from that marked target right here, extra damage. So there's some good synergy right there. And then of course this last move, which we're not using. If I were to be honest, I'd want to unlock something like this or this. The clear corpses is invaluable. The Abyssal Artillery is a AoE attack for the back 2 positions, and against Eldritch targets, which we're probably not going to see in this one, they're pretty nasty. So if I were to be honest, like I said, I'd unlock that one, and let's actually equip that instead. So let's see. We'll do mark target, weakening curse, a heal, and a pull in order of where we'll use them. Let's see. He again would be fine. He's happy, especially since we got our pistol shot and we're keeping him in the back, so to speak. Point blank shot is a nice one to have when you want to skip back if you've been jogged, so let's actually do that. We probably won't use grape shot blast, so let's see. We'd use pistol shot, tracking shot, open vein, point blank shot. Point blank shot, again, only used in position 1, does hella damage, but it makes your character move back 1, so it won't put me back in position 3, but it will put me back in position 2, less likely to be attacked. So all in all, pretty happy with that. And as far as unlockables, everyone is either locked or stuck because we don't have enough trinkets. And then again, we could sell them, trade them up, but that seems like a waste, and chances are we're actually wasting trinkets when we do that. So I'm actually going to err on the side of caution. With that, though, I think we're ready to go into the ruins. Let's get our provisions up. Again, since we don't have a dedicated healer, per se, new one anyway, we'll take full stacks of food, just because. A couple shovels, it's a short mission. We'll use that, a few holy water. Because he could bleed us, we're going to take some extra bandages, just to be on the safe side. A couple more herbs, stuff to interact with. Take a few keys. We'll take right 10 torches. 11. Yeah, I feel good about that. We don't really need the light up, but again, as you remember from our earlier post, if you go in with the torches low, they crit more often. There's more loot, so there's that, but they're more likely to stomp all over our faces, and we really don't want to deal with that. Yeah, see, risk and darkness. Bring a few torches.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Now that was a very good start. We have a double scan in both directions, and you can see there's no fight in this room. And while that may mean we wouldn't have to actually go that way, we want treasure, and there's 3 things to click on. So we're going to pass them up, the ones that require interactions.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
And I'm happy we did that already. Now, this one here, if I'm not mistaken, will remove a negative quirk if we use holy water on it. It may remove stress, but this guy doesn't have anything as far as negative quirks. He has dipsomania, intense craving for alcohol, just means he's going to drink in town. So let's try it on this guy, see if we can get rid of kleptomania. Oh, just stress relief. That's fine. And I'll happily take the stress relief. Okay, we've already bricked that one up. We've already used this one. We got an extra key as a result. Aha. What you get? So you're touching my stuff, man. You stop touching things. Why you gotta touch stuff? Okay, so now we're going to our first room battle. Maybe the only room battle for all we know. Urn, you want to use holy water? Here we got
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Sorry, I like putting them in order of how I'd break rid of them. Okay. This would be the Shambler. And to activate it, like it says here, sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place a torch if you crave the void. You drag a torch into there, and you get a Shambler fight, which they teleport you to another dimension. And the Shambler is a jackhole. Now, if my team was a little more tried and true, like I had my actual healer, I'd probably give it a shot. He's new and level 0, and so is he. It's not to say the team composition isn't good. We got really good damage from this character. He's got some good stun chance as well, thanks to this and this. So his base stun of 100 plus 20% more, so he's got 120% stun chance. That doesn't mean you can stun the Shambler. He could have high stun resistance for all I remember. He would have his bleed move, and we could probably bleed the Shambler. That'd be okay. We can mark targets and all kinds of wonderful stuff. Clear corpses, heal the team, hopefully weaken them. But the Shambler summons a couple of jackasses that are just mean. And sorry, make sure I got all the moves I want. Yeah, okay. The two little summon bastards they'll put in front of the Shambler's big, so he's a two position jackass. The two that he'll summon in front of him, pushing himself back, meaning that these two guys are less likely to be able to hit him or do full damage. Well, actually, he could. He can't, of course, though. Point is he would be stuck smacking the front guys and leaving the Shambler alone. The Shambler would resummon them in the next pass. So that's a long, roundabout explanation for saying let's do it. Screw it. Shambler hype. I want to hear it. Guys, hideous. Technical porn all over again, man. It's just wrong. Okay, and we got a party shuffle. I forgot about that. When you do the Shambler hype, you muss up your team because you're going to get a party shuffle. As far as party shuffles, though, didn't really hose us all that much. He's not really where I want him to be. He can't use this move because there's no one positioned in 3 or 4. But he's actually right where I want him to be. Now I could mark the target and decrease his dodge. He doesn't have any. I could weaken him. That'd be probably a good idea, especially since our healing kind of sucks right now. His debuff resistance is 40. Let's mark the target because we are going to pistol shoot the hell out of this guy. Yeah, there we go. Wow, 3, huh? High protection. Yeah. Alright, not much in the way of damage. His stun is so huge it's not worth doing. Buff up our team a little bit. We might need that extra dodge and speed. 100 and what did I say, 20 versus 100 means I got a 20% chance to land this. It's not even worth it. Might as well just straight up damage the bastard. And as you can see, he has high health. So, yeah, there's these two little pod people that he makes. And these guys self-buff like so and become extremely durable. I am actually going to shift because I really need him up here to do his bleed move on some of these guys because they self-buff. Don't stun me. Oh yes, stress I don't mind. I just don't want this done. There's one guy gone. Unfortunately, they don't seem to leave corpses, so that's some good news. Here goes his next guy. Oh yeah, the blights. I love the blights. We did not bring a whole lot of blight protection for stuff like this. Boy, I really forget these things quick.
Another abomination.
Okay, so he's gone.
From our lands.
So, bleed him for me. There we go. It's only 6, but it's extra 6 damage. It's guaranteed. Start probably getting some heals going on here. You gotta take out the front guys again because remember they buff. So, let's see. We getting cursed maybe? Probably need to start healing here soon. Do a couple. There we go. Every little bit of damage, every little bit of damage. Yep. Got a bleed on me. Okay, that's starting to get annoying. Split that one open, will you? Okay, he's dead. That's some good news. A little bit of reprieve there. We're going to heal this up because we are particularly wounded and we can't guarantee those heals will land, so that was a lot. Alright, I dodged it. Yeah, bring another one, you son of a bitch. Okay, we gotta get this guy because his buff is particularly nasty now. He's gone.
Destroy them all.
Okay. I really need to start healing. I cannot lose this team. Heal up, baby. Don't bleed yourself. The blights are just terrible on this one. Oh no. Jackass.
Strike.
Well, for all the good that did me. Need some of those crit heals that the occultist is known for. Bleed that bastard. Really? Son of a bitch. Alright, working on the front. There's a nice one. Much needed. Really need to hit that guy. More blight. That's going to be gnarly. Alright. That's not good. I'm at death's door now.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism. Or cowardice.
Oh great, that's just what I needed. He's afflicted. He got stressed out. He got to 100 stress and it rolls a chance of either freaking out or being virtuous or having good things happen. So basically the freakouts get massive debuffs, as you can see. So we're having issues here. He needs to bleed. Really? Come on, boys. Give me some love, will you? I'm guarding him, hoping that they'll leave him alone for a round. See, the blight is problematic on that. Being on death's door, if he takes any more damage, he dies. You could be at death's door forever, keep rolling lucky enough, and you won't get... That's a nice one for me. Obviously, that's a buff.
Many fall in the face of chaos, but not this one. Not today.
Get this guy back to where the hell he belongs. These guys are really going to start some problems now. Stop hurting me.
And now the true test. Hold fast, or expire. As the fiend falls,
Yeah, somebody dead at least.
faint hope blossoms.
Alright, and I can't heal from this position. So he'll just randomly attack, apparently, because of his affliction. On death's door, I really need to heal him. Like so. Yeah, heal. Lame heal, but it's there. He's still guarding him, that's why he did that.
Teetering on the brink.
Come on, don't
Facing
kill my
the
freaking
abyss.
man-at-arms, you jerk. Oh, you son of a bitch! Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Really? Bastard.
Unbalanced.
Get the fuck out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. Really fucking hate you guys. Thank you. And with that,
This is no place for the weak or foolhardy.
really. Oh, you D-bags. Yeah, we're abandoning the quest. Piss off.
Regroup. Reassemble. Evil is timeless, after all.
That was horrible. See, it's why I hate you guys when you tell me Shambler hype. I freaking hate you people. You don't exist, but I don't care. You still piss me off. I knew you wanted me to. Well, so it's a short episode of Death and Destruction. This is why we don't take in zeros to fight the Shambler. Also, we don't take things like...
resourceful thief. Burials are merely ephemeral affairs.
Unresolved level. What? So basically saying don't take a grave robber with you. Oh my, that was horrible. And again, you can see they're still stressed out. So obviously you'd want to take them absolutely anywhere to get some stress loving. That won't even take them all the way down to zero. It'll just take them down to maybe half. The farther down on the totem pole you go, the better the stress relief, which is why it costs more to go to Penance Hall versus the Transept, which is better than the Cloister. So, if you're trying to save money, go for the cheap one. If you're trying to remove as much stress as possible, go for those. Right? So, unfortunately, we did not make it. In fact, I think we actually lost some trinkets on that one because I didn't click them like a dum-dum before I ran away like a little chicken. But losing 2 of 4 people and both of the healers gone, well, one of the main healers gone, it means it's time to quit. But I'm Brothermutant. Thank you for tuning in for such a brief, extremely brief episode. Like, comment, complain down below about how stupid it was for me to go and touch a silly-ass fight that we didn't need to go to. But hope to see you guys soon. Take care.